Ooh, I got my camera working. Woo! Hello, 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 Mary. Hello, Jeanette. Oh my goodness, let me know you can see me and you can hear me. Let's go with this one for now until I say hi to everybody. Oh, we have had so much fun these last couple weeks. Bunch of, yeah. Okay, Lori, good to see you. I got my water. This one is blueberry pomegranate. In the bubbly. And this one in Texas chip is, I think that one is pecan, southern pecan, with my almond vanilla creamer. There's Lori and Mary. Oh, there's Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Hey, how are you, Rosie? Glad you're here. Come on in. I got just a lot to tell y'all. But first of all, we have to say thank you to Mr. Fiber. I had a cluster F yesterday. Yeah. I had the cluster yesterday. Thanks, Lori. Hello, there's Fiber Tornado. Good to see you. Glad you are here. Yes, everybody, thumbs up, please, if you don't mind coming in. I would appreciate you all for that very much. Okay, so, yeah. Let me make sure that, well, I was trying to see what my volume was. There. Ooh. Ricola. Hello there. I am good today. I am really good. Today's a good day. I'm so glad you came by. I've been catching some of you. You had a couple of videos lately. I have watched them, just so you know. I have. I hope you're all right. I know you're still hooking. She's still hooking, y'all, just in case you didn't know. If you didn't know, here on my live stream, you can put the word teal, T-E-A-L, and it will drop your channel for you. So, just so you know. I got a bunch of stuff on my desk that we're going to talk about. But let's get Cerbs out of the way. He is right here. I don't know if y'all see, y'all can't see him. Can y'all see him at all? No, you can't. He is right here next to me. He is doing so much better. Yes, thank you, Mr. Fiber. Saved my butt again. But we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Antoinette. I remembered. It's Antoinette. Hello. I remembered. Hey, Lorna. Good to see you. There is Lorna. So here's what has happened with Cerbs. He has not been feeling really all that good for probably, gosh, I don't know, couple weeks, let's put it that way. And we have had some really crazy days out here. So we have had a skunk, 2 possums, a raccoon, and they've all been in his mouth. So I was a little worried about that. When he started not feeling well, I thought, he's had all his shots. But I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? So we kind of kept an eye on him for a little while, and then it just got worse and worse. And was it Friday I took him in? Yes. By Thursday evening, I was like, mm-mm. He is just not himself. Hello, hello, Cheryl. Good to see you. Cheryl, don't forget to put teal. Drop your link. Y'all go check out my friend Cheryl. So he wasn't eating. And y'all know Cerbs. If he's not eating, something's wrong. I mean, really. Because he follows me. If anybody's in the kitchen, he's going to know about it at all. If you've got a plate, he wants to lick it. Uh, I mean, it was just really worrying me that he was not wanting to eat at all. So, and he was doing this thing where he was just wanting to sleep. He wouldn't leave like the she shed with me to go to the front room. He'd just stay here. That wasn't like him at all. He's never content to just sit in the room by himself. He wants to be where we are. All of it was very, very worried, very worried. Ola Joe. Okay. Well, I'm so glad you're here. We had so much fun shopping with you earlier. Seeing those smash cakes. They didn't have any of those smash cakes at my Michael's the other day. So I took him on Friday, and she took a like a sonogram machine. Yeah. I was starting to stress out Ola Joe because he wasn't eating. Because it's just not like him at all. And Mama's spidey sense was saying, something ain't right. Something ain't right. She used this sonogram to check his gut, like down here, she went all around in here and checked his gut and his kidneys and just, everything to kind of look and see. And she was like, everything looks okay. She goes, I think we're going to have to do some blood work and some x-rays. Are you okay with that? And I was like, yes. I figured that's where we were headed with this because nothing from the outside could tell us what was wrong with him. His blood work was perfect. Absolutely no infection. None. Hey, Tank. There's our Tank. So she comes back with the x-ray and she says he has a lesion on his spine. And it is like, he has problems with his left leg he's had that since we've had him. And she said it's above that where his left leg connects to the end of his spine. He's sacroiliac, right? Just like the rest of us, he's sacroiliac. So basically, it's like a bulging disc in us, and that's what he has. Hello, Ashley. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Arity. Tank is here. Arity's here. Yeah. And to all who are watching and lurking, I see you and I thank you for being here too. Yeah, we haven't seen Ashley for a while. Glad you came by. So she gave him 2 shots and he has to go back in a month and get them again. The first one is called it's a new one, and I'm probably not going to say it right, but Liberal. It's a new arthritis drug for dogs, and they're having really good results with it. And then the other one was ketamine. So he got two two heavy duty shots. Hey Patty. Yep, just like the sciatic. Right in there. Oh, the editing part. Yeah. Yep. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Right? I'm like, well, I know how he feels. Thing is, I can't get anybody to give me a ketamine shot. I'm like, I need to get a new doctor that'll give me some of this heavy duty stuff. Hey, LJ. So he's on his anti-inflammatory that he's been on, the Novox, I believe is what it's called, but now he's taking it twice a day, and he's also taking gabapentin twice a day. And then on Saturday morning, I thought Saturday morning I was thought, well, I have a real problem because I'm gonna have to. This was Thursday. I took him Thursday afternoon. Friday morning, I thought we were gonna have to go back. I know. It's what they do to take down a horse, isn't it? I mean, they don't give that to just anybody. It is strong. Absolutely. Hey Jen. Jennifer's here. Welcome back, Lori. See, he's in the same boat, right? He's in that same boat. She said he could take it 3 times a day, but I'm just keeping it simple for us. It's more than he was taking before, so we're doing twice a day on his Novox and his gabapentin. But Friday morning he was doing this like burping. He was still not wanting to eat, and I was getting really worried. And she said, "Okay," she said, "he's stressed out first of all from all we did. He's also not had long enough for the medicines to kick in. So we need to wait until at least Monday to see if he's feeling better, and then bring him back in if he wasn't feeling better on Monday." Well, by Friday evening, he started to perk up. Hey, Susan's here. Good job. I'm so glad to see you. Yep. So that is where we're at. Now, she said he could walk as much as he wanted to walk. Here's what's funny. Yesterday, Mr. Fiber took him because um, I don't remember why he took him. I was doing something else, so he took him. Oh, I had a migraine yesterday. That's a whole nother thing. I've had 2 migraines this week, and I think it was the stress. Hey, Shad. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, we're about to get cold. We got a freeze warning for tomorrow night. Yes. That's okay. You go do that laundry. That is okay. Thank you very much. It just has been worrying me. Yeah, can you believe that? See, look at that. Here's the bruise that he put on me. It's kind of blowing out, but look, it looks like a paw. It still kind of looks like it. He got his toenails cut the other day too, so hopefully, hopefully, and yes, and I would like to say thank you to you, Ola Joe, and anyone who has served either in the service or in the police force, any of that. Thank you all for your service, because we have Veterans Day coming up, and I don't know if I'll be on, so let me say it now. I really, really thank you. Is that right? 250 years. My goodness. Oh, you like them? Oh, that's good. That's good. Isn't that wild? So he's better. He Oh, the story. He went out. He took him out walking, and he got halfway up. And Duke's funny. When we go walking, Duke's going straight up the middle of the field. It doesn't matter where you want to go once we get to the other end, but we're going straight up the middle. So he took them. They walked straight up the middle, and they got about halfway. And Sir sat down underneath a tree to kind of rest a little bit. So Mr. Fiber sat with him, stood with him and waited a minute or two. And he said, then he looked at him and said, "Okay, Serbs." He goes, "Are we going to go that way, which would be farther? Or are we going that way, which would be back to the house?" And Serbs kind of shook his head, got up, and started walking home. Done. Oh, that was Friday afternoon. He is a mess. And now he's just sleeping again. They've had he's not wanting to fully eat everything in his bowl yet. He's eating mostly wet food, pumpkin, and treats. But that's okay. It's okay. So that's the update on Serbs. It's just been very, very hectic. Let me give you an update on my projects. Now, we're in November, and I want to give you an update on what happened in October. Let me get a pencil here and count them. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 finishes in October. Yes. I finished the Star Trek scarf. Y'all remember I finished that. I finished the fingering weight wrap. I finished the sample of my Willow Arches shawl to take to Abilene Yarn Co. I did those projects on the Addy. There were 3 of them. I finished a hat that I can't show you. It'll be coming. It's a secret. Can't show you. But I did finish that. I finished that orange and black hat. Okay. Oh, and then I finished a blue one. I got to show you the blue one. Maybe I did. Ooh. Doesn't take long to stiffen up. I finished this one. Okay. And then I finished this one. I don't remember if I showed y'all this one in the landscapes yarn. I think I did. This is the one with the really long brim on it. Okay. Now, I think this one is for this month. And then that blanket that I turned into the shrug is this right here. So that was my October. I know I'm keeping track of it in this book I got from Arkansas Yarn Co. And it has where you can write what you're working on the day. You can write it down here. I haven't been keeping track of that. But having something with lines on it where I can just write the projects in is really, really helping me. Oh, wants me to walk. Hey, Lori. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. We went to Walmart today, me and Dad. And I saw there was a lot of people, and I figure they're getting ready for, because we have a cold front coming. Wow. It is just so expensive. Good to see you, my friend. I'm so glad you are here. Thank you. I have missed you. Thank you, Patty. Yeah, the hats are knitted. Oh, Ben's got to put the chickens away because it's getting cold. They have to stay in the coop. Do you guys have like one of those lights in there for them? Thank you. Okay, so now I finished another hat, just like this one. And I still need to put the tag on it. Here's the latest one. Let me show you this way. Hold on. Let me put it down here. You can see it. Here's the latest one. It turned out so good. I really should have gone longer. It's okay. I'm not tinking it back to do it different. Hello, Tina. No, last night was, I'm going to get there in a little bit to let y'all know what happened on that. I was so over it once we got it all going, but Mr. Fiber got me going again. So this one, I think that this is Big Twist Tweed. The Big Twist Living Tweed. No. Big Twist Value Tweed is, I believe, what this is called. And then I had this yarn that I had put into two. Hey, Mona. She's working on Christmas. Yeah, lots of people doing Christmas stuff. I had gotten it on the clearance for $3.74. This one's called Natural Slate. It is 100% superwash. Fingering weight. Natural Slate is the color. And by holding these two together is how I got these little flecks in here. Oh, that's nice, Lori. You're going to love that. So this is I'm using the numbers for my paw hat where I do that. I bruised my finger. Oh, hurts like a mother. And I don't even know what I hit it on. Look at that bruise. Oh, that's terrible. And my nails are getting better, you guys. I know I'm all over the place. They are getting better. They're growing out. I'm getting there. I really did a number on them with that gel stuff that I had put on them. So I will put my tag on this one, and that means I have all of the hats done for Mr. Fiber's coworkers. So where are we at now? Nope, go back to there. Okay. It is. It's swollen and bruised, and I don't even know how I did it. It was sometime yesterday or this morning, and I had to have hit it on something, but no clue. Okay. So I put the Serdar blanket in the closet. I bagged everything up so it would all be together, all of the squares that I had already finished, and all of the yarn that goes with it, and even the hook that I was using, along with the pattern, the bag that it came in, and everything. I put all of that in the closet. All the yarn is in a plastic bag, zip bags. I will get it out some other time. Maybe it'll be next year for Halloween. When do we turn fall again? Maybe I'll get it out when I get caught up on some things. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. But I can't have that hanging over my head right now with all the stuff I want to get. There's just other stuff I want to do. So, we're not doing that one. I have the Museo shawl I have started. So this is what I was going to show you last night. I actually started. This is where I'm at. This is the first motif. It's like a little puff stitch right here. And this is one of my Make It Red Mal projects. So it's this Museo wrap. And this is the first motif started. And I read through the pattern. And you have to do, it's join as you go. And it has a chart to tell you where to put everything. But you do the first motif. This is going to look like a jumbo, and I'm just going to show it real quick. See? I can't read that. My dyslexia is not going to let me. I'm already having enough trouble with this one. This one is going to be a very slow make for me. But you do the first one, and then you have another motif that is, they call it a side join. Okay? It's a side join. And then you have a half filling motif, a full filling motif, and a quarter filling motif. And then you have a chart that tells you where those go. So it will be a very slow project for me. But I want to have it done by the end of the year because I'm doing this make along, Make It Red make along. No, it's paint box. It's not color wheel, it's paint box. Now the yarn is actually crochet thread. It's Aunt Lydia's number 3 in scarlet. And I'm using a F 3.75 millimeter hook. Some of them made noise. The cats get underneath my building all the time. So I have started it. So that's a project that I'm working on. I've already got to finish. I finished that hat. That is on 11/7/25. So that one is finished. I'm almost finished. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. You use the number 3 thread all the time? I'm going to be my first project making with it ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'm not a doily maker. I typically will make something and it'll be small and I decide not to use it for whatever I was going to use it for, and then I turn it into a doily. But I don't start out making them. Hi, Lynn. Okay, so here is, let me bring the camera in for you. This is my Make It Red hat Look how close I am to finishing this one. I am so close. Oh, I've got to go get the pattern for it. Hold on. Hey, Matt. Scarlett, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Damn. How's that? I'll say it for you. All right. Ooh, it's blowing out a little bit, isn't it? So this is not only a Make It Red hat for my Make It Red Mal, it is also What's in a Name. So Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming is doing a What's in a Name, and this is my project for November, and it's called the Eugene Double Brim Beanie. I believe this is a paid for pattern. I can't remember. I did get it on Ravelry, but I don't remember. But it's the Eugene Double Brim Beanie. I'm using 3 strands of number 4 weight yarn because the pattern calls for a bulky 6. And I'm using Joanne Twinkle yarn in the red Twinkle, and Lion Brand Heartland, my favorite, in Badlands. And I'm doing 2 strands of the Badlands and 1 strand of the Twinkle. And now let me show you the inside, how it's looking. It's really going to blow out over here. I do have that turned up because it was not very bright earlier, so I've got it turned up just a little bit. Hello, Joan. I'm back. I made it. For real this time. Everything's working. Thanks to Mr. Fiber. All right. So you knit up a certain amount, and then you fold it, and you catch the front one and the back one, the folded edge. You catch the folded edge together and knit them together, and you have to try to keep them lined up. Okay? And it makes, at least the way I did it, it made kind of a ridge on the inside. But oh my goodness, I have tried this on, and thank you. It is so squishy, so warm. I absolutely love this pattern. I am going to make this a lot. And 3 strands of yarn, I could probably almost do another one. Maybe reverse it and do 2 of this and 1 of this one. Maybe reverse the order of the yarn, but have more twinkle. You've made some sweater necks like that, it would be good. That would be good. So yeah, I'm so close to finishing that. Very, very close. And the only other thing, okay, which means I have, and the knit red cowl, I have not worked on it. So I have not got anything to show you on that. When I finish this hat, then I'm going to work on the cowl. But I have issues with the cowl, because the cowl, I will show you whenever when I work on it, but it spirals, which means you have to count over, and then you kind of start over for 4 more rows, and then you move over and you do. In my dyslexic brain, I'm having trouble with that sequence. The sequencing's not working very well for me. I may wind up taking it out and doing something different with it. I don't know yet. But I'm not going to struggle. I'm just not. Life is too damn short to struggle and not enjoy it. Just saying. Oh, thank you. A tutorial. I was thinking about that, Rebecca. I was thinking a tutorial doing that would be good for a lot of people because I had to really struggle to figure it out. But once I did, the only trouble I had with it was getting to the point at the end and making sure it all lined up with the stitches, that all the stitches matched. That's the only real. Yeah, I was thinking it would be a good tutorial. We do get snow sometimes. Yes. Not too often, but we do get it. Absolutely. I typically see it the most on hats, but it would make a really nice collar that you don't have to mess with. You wouldn't have to fold it or do anything. It's just already done. It'd be a great collar. Oh, be careful, Joyce. Good to see you. Be careful. So, the only other thing I started, okay, okay. I have one I'm going to start. Haven't started it yet, so we're not going to count it. But I have the knit red cowl, the museo, this red hat, that crocheted stair step. I need to work on it, but that's another sequence problem for me. I get lost in the sequence a little bit with it, and I was not. It just I just wasn't paying enough attention to it, and I had some other things to do. I want to go back to it. And then there's the rest blanket, which is the fingering weight one, which is just a granny. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 projects that I'm down to. 7 projects for November. So we will see. Oh, 8, because I didn't write this down yet. I started a blanket with this one. This is what I got the other day at Michael's. When was the snow? When was that, Chuck? Most likely it was in the panhandle because the panhandle gets more than we do. Hello, Linda. Come on in. Good to see you. Okay, this is that patchwork that I got the other day. Tropical Splash. Baby blanket. And I did 2 rows of half double crochet, 3 rows, 2 rows of half double crochet. I chained it and then I did 2 rows of half double. And then I'm on my second row of front post, but I did the front post and now I'm doing back post so that it will be front post on both of those rows. And I don't know how far I will go because I want to have that little bit of texture in there. and then I'll go back to regular rows again, and then I'll put texture. That's my plan anyway. Oh, you finally got paid? Gosh, that seems like forever ago. August feels like forever ago. It took 10 weeks basically to get paid. Wow. That's wild. It's 14 hours from Dallas. Yeah. Yeah. No, well, Texas is big. Yeah. So that's just a kind of a palate cleanser. It sits next to my chair. It can sit right on top of this cake next to my chair. And just whenever I want to do something a little bit different, I have two of these cakes. So we will see how much I get. Don't ask me how many that I chained because I can't tell you right now. That's everything. Okay, what else was I going to tell you? My car. Y'all are going to laugh at me. All right. So, hey, Sally, come on in. I know. Isn't this wonderful? It's wonderful. What happened to my camera? There it is. Okay. So let me see if I can work on. Hi, Sherry. Working on a snake amigurumi that's 46 inches long. Ooh. Oh, you just put the last stitch in it. Oh, I bet that feels good. I'll bet that feels good. I have not made a snake yet. I have not made one yet. Oh, you liked my walk? Thank you. Well, we've been doing a lot of it. So let me talk about that and then I'll talk about the car. Okay. So, the walks. Here's the health update. I've only lost about 11 or 12 pounds, which I think is awesome. I am good with that. Hey, Bon Bon. Good evening. Good evening. And here's what we're doing. Mr. Fiber is on the carnivore diet. So he basically is only eating meat, milk, cheese, that kind of thing. Very little. He'll have a salad every now and then, so he's not like totally 100% because he likes a good salad, but we go and eat out and he'll get a chicken salad. I'm eating meat, vegetables, and fruit mostly. And then I do some grain here and there. Like I have Ezekiel bread in the freezer. And when I'm really like needing to eat a little bit of bread or something, then I will have the Ezekiel bread. And I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's sprouted. It's a sprouted bread. The other day I had a frozen, it was couscous and quinoa. I don't like quinoa by itself. I don't like the texture, the feel of that quinoa in my mouth. I don't, but it was mixed in with the couscous and a little bit of vegetables and some seasonings, and I had not had any noodles or any rice or bread or anything, nothing breaded, nothing. So it was so good. And that's a little healthier. So every now and then, no big deal. Okay, I'm on a knit round. So I can do that and talk to y'all. And then we are just trying to walk as much as possible. That's why you'll be seeing I'm going to try to do a walk live this next week. I hope to. But, and here's a big but, don't know how the cold is going to, how long that's going to last. Oh, Janet, thank you. Thank you for saying hello. I'm so glad you're here and good to see you. Sure. We are trying. Mr. Fiber and I are just over the whole not feeling good thing. So, you know, that's what we're trying to do. And so far, it's super easy. Super easy. We're using the George Foreman grill or the air fryer or just pan frying in, and we're using olive oil and um, I rendered tallow for the first time in my life. I had never done that before. Oh my goodness. That was I put it in the crock pot. We had gone to the farmer's market. It was right there at the end. They're not doing much of it anymore. We knit the same way. You're a thrower. Hi, Thrifty. Hi, Sandy. Well, I got a huge bag. She had uh, what do you call it? Vacuum sealed it, and it was probably, I'm not even sure how many pounds it was, and I split it into two 1-gallon freezer bags so it would be easier to deal with. But I wound up putting both of those bags in the crock pot. And I got so I put it in the crock pot and I just let it simmer, and then I strained all of the, basically I made chitlins because we had gristle or skin or something that was in there, right? Just that thin skin and stuff. If I fried them, they would have been pork rinds, but they were chitlins because we didn't fry them. They just dried. And I strained all that out, and that we fed that to the dogs for a week. Very nice. They loved it. And I got 6 mason jars. I think they're 16-ounce mason jars. I got 6 of those of the tallow. Did you not like doing it, Chuck? It's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess, but so beef tallow is what they use to make soap, actually. Is that what it's called? Is it called sinew? I didn't know what it was called. It's like the fat. So when they do a steak, and some of that you get like a thin edge of it on a piece of steak. This is the part that they cut off that leaves that. So it's chunks of it. It is so good for you. Just so y'all know. It's really, really good for you. So yes, I'm a thrower. I throw my yarn over the needle. Yeah, that's probably exactly what that was the sinew. So Mr. Fiber just takes a couple forkfuls, smaller chunks with a fork, and that's what he fries his eggs in. Eats a lot of eggs. There's a guy over and his wife over there in the same town where Mr. Fiber works. And so he just goes by there every few days and gets another dozen eggs. They do soap and makeup and all kinds of things. Beef tallow is used for all kinds of things. It's a very nice, clean, it's actually a very clean fat. I've never done that process, Tank. I've never made the soap. Um, I've watched a lot of videos on it, but never done it before. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then, okay, back to the car. I'm trying I'm trying to get to all the things that I put in the description. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. And here's where you guys are going to laugh at me. 2 weeks ago, I had made an appointment for my car for the recall. I have a recall on my car for the driver's side airbag. And 6 months ago, I had made an appointment. One town halfway between here and Abilene. Now, Abilene is about 70 miles. So that would have been better, would have been closer. My dad has the same car. They got his done, no problem. They made me an appointment, and then they said, we don't have the part, we have to order the part. Okay, so I waited. Been waiting 6 months. So I finally called the main dealership to the same one. Yeah, I've heard of that. Donuts cooked in the beef fat. I've heard of that. I heard it's really good. And tortillas. Don't they do tortillas out of the beef tallow too? Yeah, maybe it's the lard I'm thinking of. Isn't that this kind of I think lard is more purified. They purify that like they do something different to lard than they do with tallow. That's pork fat. Okay, so the lard is pork fat. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm liking the beef fat, the flavor of the beef tallow better than pork. I use lard when I do pie crusts and stuff. Okay, what am I on? Hold on. One, two, three, four. I'm on five. Okay. I'm doing my decreases, you guys. So I called to Abilene and I told them that I had a recall and could they get me in? And I didn't tell them all that other stuff. Well, they said, "Yep, we'll get you in." You know what? Reason I have not done this? I need I can't do that without needs to go on double points. And I don't have those over here. So we'll work on this. I really need to actually hold on. I need I need to position that white in 50-pound boxes. Hey, there's Bridget. Bridget. Hey. You used it to make the soaps? Okay. I want to put this bigger yarn. Let me see how that looks. That's a little better. Yep, that's a little better. For tamales. So you use it for the masala? Is it masala? Can't remember. Mhm. I heard it's really good for tortillas, but I have not been very successful at making tortillas. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Manteca. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's always something with knitting. Manteca. That's right. What the grandparents did. That's that they used real stuff. Yep. Or we're going to work on this since we can't do the hat. So, I guess my mind was a little bit, I was already stressing out a little bit. Oh, and I'm using an L for this one, by the way. An L. And if you were just joining me and you didn't see what I was using, I'm using the um, Bernat Blanket Patchwork. And the color is Tropical Splash. So I made an appointment and I went to Abilene for my appointment. It was on a Thursday. Remember when I told y'all I was going for my appointment? Well, I went, and guess what happened? I was a week early. That's a dyslexic for you. Hmm. A whole week, not just a day or an hour or whatever, a week. So she says to me, I can't find you. I don't know what I don't know what happened. I can't find you in the system. So finally I said, well, I have the text, and I pulled the text out and she goes, well, that says next Thursday. I was like, oh, crap. All right, fine. So I left. I went to Abilene Yarn Co. and did a lot of some bunch of other stuff. And it was like, yeah, okay, I just made a day. I went and got my coffee that I always get. You know, I made a day out of it. No problem. No problem, right? So I was all set to have my real appointment this last Thursday. All set. It's going to be the real appointment. The guy calls me on Wednesday night, and says, we don't have the part. You made me the appointment. We don't have the part. We'll call you when it comes in. Well, shit fire. Really? Really? Hey, Debbie, good to see you. So I'm not the only one that would do something like this, I'm guessing. So I waited. It had been a week. Dad hadn't called me. It's a parts place. I kind of figured a week. So I call back. And I get the same gal that I think was in there when I went in a week early. Well, they're all busy right now. They can get you a voicemail. I said, wait a minute. Let me explain something to you. Let me tell you something. How does it go? From Happy Feet. Let me tell something to you. You all been messing me around for 6 months. I need to speak to a manager. Okay. So she gets me the manager. He says, let me give me 30 minutes to an hour. I'm working on another project right this minute, and I'm going to figure out what happened, and I will call you back. He calls me back, and he says, okay, here's the deal. He says, I've got the part. We had it in stock. He says, it's in my office. When do you want to come in? I'm going to put it on myself. Really? Okay. How about Monday? So I have an appointment. Monday, 10 a.m. He's putting it on himself. Can you believe all that? Hi, Annie. You've been a week early for a doctor's appointment? Well, it sucks when you're 70 miles away. Let me just say. That just kind of sucks. Yeah, he's going to do it himself. They had the part. Yeah. And he said, he says, I'm sure it was a problem with communication. And I'm going to deal with that. Okay. So that's the car story. Okay. So I've told you about Cerbs. I've told you about all the yarn. I've told you the car story. I've told you all the health stuff. The only thing left is what the hell happened last night with my computer. This microphone would not talk to my computer. It would not talk. It wouldn't work. I couldn't find it. It definitely wouldn't show up in Restream. So then I went to all my settings and I'm looking for it. It's not there. I got no computer. I got no microphone. I am going to crochet. I'm going to crochet for the bottom of my computer. For the bottom of my monitor. I'm going to crochet a curtain because I don't want to look at these cords anymore. What I did was I ripped it all out. Unplugged everything. Everything. Pulled it all out. And then I went to Mr. Fiber and said, I need help. I need to put it all back together. And he said, what was the problem in the first place? My microphone isn't working. He said, so when we got it all done, we got everything put back together again. I was just over it. So there was no way I was coming on because I was just over the whole thing. Yeah, there's that. Hang on, this isn't working. I'm having trouble with that. There we go. I'm just going back to here. How's that? That's how Jill deals with things. We just rip it all out. We throw it away. Whatever works. I do not like confrontation. Printers, technology. I don't like confrontation. And when technology starts to confront me, I'm over it. I can handle a lot of stuff. I really can, and I do deal with it all quite a bit. But there are some days that I'm just mm-mm. And I think part of it was because I had been stressing about Serbs. I think that was part of it. The car stuff. And then next week, I'm letting y'all know. Next week, Mr. Fiber's birthday is on the 13th. On Thursday the 13th. I will not be here. We are going out of town. Good God Almighty, Tank. Yeah, scorched earth approach. It's scorched earth approach. Mm-hmm. Rip it all out. Oh, Lordy Tank. I can't even. I can't even. I believe that it added up that fast, though. Hmm. I hope the car is at least worth it. Aw, happy birthday to your daughter. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Thrifty. Hey, I'm going to send everybody to your place in a little while, right? What time do y'all come on? I think you come on at 8 o'clock my time. Donna, Donna and Amber will be on tonight, you guys. Hurley's hand died. I think they put the link up already. Oh, the 13th is happy anniversary. He's not a taken off. Well, let me just say this, and you guys know this, okay? I haven't been here for Mr. Fiber's birthday in a while. Last year I was at Chelsea's. The year before that I was at Dad's. I was doing stuff with Dad, or I went with Dad to go do something in Colorado. So 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 o'clock Central, you guys. Hurley's Hand Dyed is on tonight. Please go and check them out. That's Donna. That's the Donna yarn. And Amber. Oh, there we go. There you. Oh, put teal. Oh, that's Amber. Thank you for coming in, Amber. Amber, type the word teal. That way they can go and grab the channel. Sherry got her yarn. Y'all know we love our Donna yarn. Yeah, 9 o'clock Eastern. There we go. 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, and 7 o'clock Mountain. Everybody else needs to look it up. There we go. There they are. And I think she's got it posted for their live tonight. Okay, what was I talking about? I got a fly. Cover my coffee. The flies know it's getting cold. So they'll be flying around. All right, y'all tell me what I was talking about. Oh, I think I'm going to do some of that tonight. I think it is a um, TV and coloring night. Yay! Everybody's going to go and get it. That's good. What was I talking about? We're going out of town. That's what I was going to tell you. So here's the last thing, and then I'm going to get out of here. Mr. Fiber said he wanted to go out of town, and we decided, well, where are we going to go? So he said he wanted to go to he wanted to go to Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg is a German town here in Texas. So I get on my phone and I go on and I book a room. And I go in and I show Mr. Fiber, okay, I got us all booked. And he goes, Branson, Missouri? Yeah, that's not Fredericksburg. Oh. I did that the same week that I showed up a week early for the car. Same week. Same week. Y'all, it is a pain in everything. Everything I own, it was a pain to get out of that booking in Branson, Missouri, and make it for Fredericksburg. You don't know how many people I had to talk to, how long I had to stay on the phone, because yeah, brain fog is real, and it was real bad. Hey, Lulu, Cindy Lulu's here. Yay. Good to see you. Glad you came in. Yes, sausage and kolaches. Yeah. We are going to try to find some German. So we're going to Fredericksburg. We're going to have German food and uh, maybe go to some antique stores. That's it. Right there. I did. The fibromyalgia, the dyslexia, it was all kicking in. All of it. Oh, I know it. But I got it all straightened out. I'm going to get the car fixed. Mr. Fiber did the oil changes. Dad was here for about an hour or so. We went to Walmart this morning, and then he came out, and I was doing dishes and stuff, and he sat with me in the kitchen, and um, I made him a pork chop with some peppers and onions, and Mr. Fiber changed his oil, changed my oil in the car, changed the oil in his car. He did all three of them today. So, yeah, CRS, CBS, whatever it is. I got it all. Right? It took me the rest of the evening to get it fixed, but it's fixed. I'm good. It's all good. And I wasn't going to say anything to anybody. And I told him, don't you tell him at work what I did. But I'm telling the world now, right? It has sunk in, and I'm okay. It happens. Okay, you guys, any questions for me? We did not talk about crime this week. I will. Oh, that's another thing. Neither of my library cards is working. I have a library card for Wichita Falls and I had a library card for Abilene. Neither of them is working. They would not let me get in to Libby. I was going to go read that cozy mystery murder that we talked about. Couldn't do it because I couldn't get into Libby. And I don't want to pay for it because it's on Libby. So Monday, I'm going to go by the Abilene Library and I'm going to get a new card so that I can use Libby. Evidently, I have had those cards long enough, but haven't used them to check out books. I'm not checking books out from Wichita Falls. That's an hour and a half away. I'm not buying those books. So, and Abilene is not that far, but I have a hard time remembering. So I'm not going to be, I have checked books out from Abilene before. No, I think that it just had been just too long. It's just been too long, Rebecca. Yeah, Libby is awesome. Yeah, I have not ever had to renew it. I've not ever had to renew it. Now it's going to be $30 a year. But I'm okay with that. And then for some reason, I had gone on to Audible so that I could do a monthly and see if I wanted Audible back again. And they charged my son-in-law instead of me. So I've canceled that again. And I'm like, no, I will pay $30 a year for Libby. Thank you very much. I will take care of that. Well, something happened somewhere then. Something happened in the system. Maybe it's a Libby thing. I don't know. And then they told me that I could go to the Houston Public Library and that the Houston Public Library does not charge if you want to have a card. But you have to go online from a PC and you have to fill out the paperwork. And I said, okay. So I went online to fill out the paperwork. I filled everything out exactly like they asked me to. I hit the submit and it says, your name does not match that address. I have been here for 20 years. It's been a week or two, y'all. Do you guys have months like that? It's just one thing after another, and it's like, why does the universe hate me so much? What did I do? It's one thing after another. Good God. Anyway, that is my story. I've had lots of stories today, Lori. Lots of stories today, and I hope y'all enjoyed them. I'm so happy you came and all this worked. I'm so happy all this worked. What? You had to call them. Your name didn't match your address either. So call them and it'll be okay. Then I won't have to pay. You know, I might do that. But I'll be in Abilene on Monday. I bought a pattern. I bought a pattern for it. Hold on. Yep, I sure did. Well, that's another thing about that I thought would be good about that too, Stephanie. It's Creations Misfit. If you guys don't know her, will you please, will you please go over there and tell her I sent you? She's the sweetest person, and she makes some of the cutest damn things. I'm telling you, you have to go see just such easy tutorials. Creations Misfit. This is her damn it doll, and it's crocheted. I am already on that. I'm gonna make some for my grands too. What else did I buy? And then I bought this one. Now this is all Ellen's fault. I bought the Pentagon scarf. Um, Claudia Tazar. And then Mona says she has to renew hers. I bought another one, but I don't think I printed it. It's that one that Ellen did. I don't think I printed it out. Okay. There it is. Thank you, Tank. Y'all, please go and check it out. Check her out. She has some really great stuff. I bought her coffee mug. She has a mug pattern. You know, she has. I bought a hat pattern off of her. Really super cute. I'm gonna be doing that one, and I think I'm gonna do it like I did this red one with the 3 strands of yarn. She just has some really great things. Thank you, Rosie. I will. Oh, now Dad's calling me. Thank you. Okay, Dad's calling. Hold on. Thank you, everyone. That will probably happen more often the farther along we go with Dad. That when he calls, I just need to answer. So anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you all again, thank you and have fun today. I really, really appreciate spending time with you guys. Let's have a better couple of weeks, okay? All right. Thank you, everybody. I love y'all. Check each other out, everybody's channels. We'll see you later, okay? Thank you, Tank, for your help. He's doing good. Dad's doing good. Yep, he's doing good. All right. Bye, everybody.